Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Indiglo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Sag placements or anyone dealing with the Sagittarius. The messages may or may not resonate. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Thank you for your presence and energy. So, Saggy, where do we start? Let's start with a self-care. Let's start with the self-care deck and see what comes out for you. Okay. We have a reflection card. And it says, to be a good parent, you need to take care of yourself so that you can have the physical and emotional energy to take care of your family. And that's a quote from Michelle Obama. And it says, if you're a parent to a child or a pet, what are your favorite ways to take care of yourself? Okay, so how can you ensure that you have time for these each day? Okay, so big self-care energy. Don't spread yourself too thin if you find that to be a possibility, Sag. Then I also, it was the Moonology Oracle that I also wanted to get for you guys. Haven't used this deck in a long time. Celebration, moon dance. You guys, y'all always see like the bright side of life, even when it kind of gets you down. I feel like that's just the freedom that your sign embodies. Like, you know, you may need some like self-care right now, or to remember to like show yourself some love. And perhaps the way that you could do this is to celebrate. And it says moon dance. So, you know, you guys are always down to dance and vibe to music. Okay, so I'll get the book definition for it. Moon dance. Oh, so I have some lo-fi playing in the background to get us a vibe. And then behind that I have, it's royalty-free YouTube. So behind that I have a 432 hertz I forgot what it is uplifting us for. It's like a quantum jump, like to boost your belief in yourself as well, in addition to the lo-fi. So okay, and then we were on moon dance. That's a number 60, so that number could mean something to you. You could be a December 6th, or you could also be a life path number 6, okay? This card brings good news. You will soon have good reason to celebrate. Expect good things and positive developments. Think about all the good in your life at this very moment. What do you have to be grateful for? Be grateful for it now. Do a little dance of gratitude. Stay focused on solutions, not problems. Open your heart and be as happy as you can with the way things are now. Being upbeat about the good things in your life is hugely important when it comes to creating the life you want. It's as though better things come to people who are already buzzing. The essential message of this card is you'll get what you want once you love what you have. Powerful message there. Feeling grateful is key. If you're going through a situation so tough that it's hard to be grateful, dig deeper for something you're happy about. Which I feel like you guys more often than not do that. And I feel like more often than not, that's why you guys like kind of land on your feet, even through the most challenging of situations, because you guys do find a way to get back to that silver lining and that optimism. So good times are ahead. You have to believe it. And this card is a sign urging you to be more optimistic. You have every reason for optimism. And this could even be advice like that you're giving someone else, Sagittarius, maybe to one of your kids if you're a parent. And then it says additional meanings. There's good news coming. Be sociable. Praise your life. Take up dancing. Say yes to a party. You guys will definitely do that for the most part. Okay, so I love that energy for you guys. As I was shuffling the tarot deck for you guys, you did get the 8 of Swords. So some of you guys could be like maybe trapped in or finding your way out of a negative way of thinking. It could have anything to do with a negative seed that someone planted in your mind, or maybe things have just been a bit challenging and it's been kind of difficult to find that silver lining or that optimism. But that is your challenge is to find that silver lining, that optimism, accept an invitation, find reasons to celebrate, and give yourself a break. I'm really feeling here, especially for those of you that are caretakers of any sort, children, even parents, pets, maybe you're a teacher, etc. Just doing a million things at once. It can kind of leave us feeling trapped and burdened. And you guys are really all about your freedom here, okay? This could also be a way that someone is feeling in regards to you. They could maybe be feeling like it could be their projection that it seems like you were trapped, or somebody could be like stuck in a repeated thought process, like thinking about you. Could feel immobile, could feel like it's hard to move on, and maybe they need to like accept an invitation and lighten up on themselves, etc. Like someone in your life could be going through this as well. All right, so thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Sagittarius and their highest good. I keep hearing the word flow, like flow state, go with the flow. Someone's name could be Flow. Our things will be in flow once again. Some of you guys might like to rap, like freestyle. That could be what the flow is referring to as well. See, Saggy? 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is like having an appreciation and a sense of gratitude for what... Hi, Volking. I am doing a tarot reading for Sagittarius placements. Even if you are dealing with the Sagittarius, you're welcome here. Or if this reading resonates with you, regardless of your sign, you're welcome here. But yeah, this is like an attitude of gratitude. Just feeling grateful for all the people in your life, for experiences, for being alive itself. This is just like an overflowing sense of gratitude, happiness, joy, and grateful for like what you have and who you have in your life. That could also be advice for some of you, is to find the gratitude, amongst those people in your life that add value. Somebody could also be like trapped in how happy they were with you with that 8 of Swords at the beginning of the reading. Like they could feel, okay, so that could be the case. Like somebody's feeling like trapped thinking about you. It could be a family member of yours or somebody that used to be part of your family, but maybe they are no longer. And then for others of you, you have a lot of family responsibility that could make you feel trapped. It's not that you're ungrateful. You appreciate that you do have a family to be responsible for, but you guys definitely thrive when you feel more free, when you feel more like you can kind of play and work at the same time and not feel so confined on a day-to-day basis here. So the present energy is the 7 of Cups. So it could be a state of confusion. There could be some overindulgence, and that could be the cause of the 8 of Swords energy, like feeling trapped in a cycle, feeling stuck. Perhaps when you get together with family members, you guys like to drink a lot, and that's when the celebration and the dancing kind of goes, and that could be like Some of you guys could want to break free from that. Some of you guys could want to be like, I want something more. Like, I enjoy my family. I enjoy having a good time, but I want something more. It's bringing me to a state of confusion, you could find yourself saying. So why it's all happening is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So again, like, it's you guys could feel stuck, could feel trapped, could feel like you're doing the same thing over and over. This could also be the way somebody's feeling in regards to you. They could be like obsessed with you, but maybe things weren't going so well. This could be like someone that you were in a relationship with, or someone that's part of your family, etc. But it just kind of is feeling like things are confusing, but you're still trying to remain as optimistic as possible. But it's like a cycle that you're trapped in, a perpetuating cycle. For some of you, it could have something to do with addiction or drinking, or people that like to maybe party and have a great time, which is fun. But some of you Sagittarians may want more than that. You just want more. There's something about appreciating what you have, but knowing that there's something greater out there. Okay. So with the Emperor reversed, you guys could be dealing with an Aries, or have aspects to Aries in your own birth chart. Or this is the energy of like feeling like things are starting to kind of get out of control, and you're really starting to feel like trapped in some sort of like the reflection card was indicating. It could be like, or the reflection card was indicating to take care of yourself, take some time out. Like you guys, many of you are caretakers, or you go to work, you come home, you eat, you go to sleep, and repeat every single day. And you guys need like more than that, okay? And you may work in a fun, fast-paced environment. Like maybe you're a bartender, or you're a club promoter, or you work with artists, etc. And while that is fun, it can get exhausting, it can get tiring, and you guys may be interested in finding, something greater than that, than being in that world. 1 second. And some of you guys are at a space of feeling out of control. Somebody could also be obsessed with thinking that you are not a very nice person. This could also be the way that you feel about someone. It could be your boss, or somebody in a supposed position of authority. That could be the reason why you feel like trapped. This could even be one of your parents, Sagittarius. It's like, you're kind of an asshole. Like, I have to take care of you because you're my dad, or you're my mom, or whatever. But like, you're impossible to deal with. This could be something that you're telling yourself or saying to them, or even just thinking, like feeling like trapped in a situation that is progressively seeming like it's getting out of control. Somebody could get drunk and just act insane here. Okay. For some of you, it could be like an angry drunk where they want to go off on everybody, snap on everybody, kick everybody out. And it could be a family member here. And while you love them, you have love for them, it's getting increasingly difficult to deal with this person. Somebody could also like feel this way about you, Saggy. Okay. So with the Chariot energy here, this is Cancerian energy. So you guys could have Cancer placements in your own birth chart, or there could be a Cancer influencing your situation. But it's this feeling of like, I just want to leave. I just want to get away. Like the situation is too challenging and I don't appreciate it. I have love for the people involved, but I don't like them right now. Like they're controlling, they're rude, they're domineering. For some of you guys, it could be like somebody that you're around, and when they drink or when they get in a mood, maybe they make racist comments or sexist comments, and you are like disgusted by that, but like because you feel an obligation to them, you still show up for them and take care of them. Maybe nobody else is, and it's just you. So you guys are at this paradox of like leaving it all behind or escaping from this situation, but also you feel some of you may be financially obligated to someone here, or maybe you feel like they have you in their pocket. Like maybe they've helped you out a lot financially, so you feel obligated to take care of them, but it's having you feeling stuck. So recently, perhaps you guys have felt like just escaping or taking off, and that's how you're taking control of the situation, or you would like to take control of the situation, okay? For others of you, these are just aspects to yourself, Saggy. Like maybe you are a mean drunk. Maybe you create a state of confusion for yourself or others, and maybe other people want to like leave the situation behind, but they're kind of going in this cycle with you here, okay? Or this could be a way that you're feeling about somebody else. So at the foundation or at the subconscious is the Justice card. So there could be a Libra involved in your situation, or you guys could have aspects to Libra in your own chart. But you could be married to this person, or like there's an energy of you wanting fairness or some level of balance or some level of peace in your life here, okay? It's like, I want to get away, but I can't because this is my spouse, but I don't like their temperament. You also have an axis here. This is a north and south nodal axis. So the north node is in Aries, which is representing our independence, our freedom, our courage, our bravery, our leadership. And in the south node, we have Libra, which is representing those partnerships, justice, harmony, balance, but it's on the negative end, those negative characteristics of Libra, which would include like people pleasing, walking on eggshells, feeling intimidated to be honest, in an attempt to like not rock the boat. It could also be creating chaos in the lives of others because there's someone that doesn't feel peace within themselves, so they want to disrupt everyone else's peace. And this is kind of like what we're collectively being asked to come out of, is that like people pleasing energy, or that inability to be independent and be assertive and sometimes even aggressive when necessary, and stand up for the self and others, and move more into the energy of like independence and leadership and bravery here. Okay. So there's a need to like break free or break out or assert oneself, or there's a need for fairness to be applied in this situation here, Sagittarius. But I feel like somebody here is beating a dead horse and going around and around and around, and it's creating this energy of feeling trapped. And you may have emotional outbursts of anger because you are not addressing like something that's lying at a subconscious, like at a core subconsciously, which would be like your peace, your balance, a level of fairness, etc. For some of you, it's your boss, and maybe they did something illegal. Maybe you're being harassed. Maybe they're drinking on the job, but you feel like you can't go to corporate because they'll kick you out. You know, this could play out in a multitude of ways for all of you, but definitely a need to create some sort of harmony within the self. And then you'll see evidence of harmony in your life, in your waking experience here. Okay. Then for others of you, this is the person you're married to. So it seems like a situation that you can't get out of. And perhaps you created a family with them. So you have a lot of love for the family that you created, of course. However, you feel like you can't fully be your authentic self without it being a problem. Some of you guys may feel like you need to get drunk to be involved because you're not really happy where you are, like you're out of balance where you are. Okay. So what's coming towards you, Saggy, is the sun. I love this for you. So this is Leo, the card for Leo. So you guys could have Leo in your chart, or there could be a Leo influencing the situation. But better days are coming ahead. And I love this card combination for you because this is representing you being able to fully express yourself in a diplomatic, peaceful, and fair way and get your point across and actually feel heard. Okay, so things are balancing out, and you do get to a state of feeling fully like authenticated and happy, like a sense of joy. Some things are going to come to the light here, Sagittarius. So if you felt like somebody was putting you in a state of confusion, maybe not answering your questions with the most honesty, or vice versa, I feel like you're going to get the clarity you need very soon here, if it hasn't happened already. Okay. But you'll be back to feeling like a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation, a sense of peace, fairness, balance, and harmony again here. So the energy that you're in is the 7 of Swords. So you guys could be like attempting to get your thoughts together, your mind together, get your thoughts like more positive. For others of you, you may be thinking about sneaking off and going on your own little Sagittarius adventure here. And you feel, and this may bring happiness to you. Like if you just like go away for a weekend and don't answer your phone, like I feel like this will definitely ignite anger with the people that you have in your life, but they're going to have to like address their own issues. Like that's what this situation could cause. Is everyone having to like face themselves here, Sagittarius. But you could be getting accused of being sneaky, of being deceptive, of being shady. Some of you guys could be getting accused of infidelity and or cheating here, okay? So just be mindful of your actions, because sometimes your actions can be used against you later on, like in the courtroom here, okay? Because the Justice card can represent a legal situation where you think you're going on a little a friendly like little escape, and the next thing you know, you're being sued or you're getting hit with divorce papers, etc. here, okay? So it's just, I just feel like you're trying your best to get what you want out of the situation and be as peace and invite as much peace in your life as you can, and also like not stepping on the toes of others. At the same time, like you're at this place of feeling like you're going to explode. Like if you don't get to a place of like being able to express yourself, or at least be by yourself in private, or have a moment to yourself here, okay? The energy around you is the King of Cups. So there could be someone with water in their chart. I'm getting a lot of Pisces off of this card, but it could include Scorpio and Cancer as well. But I feel like the energy around you here, Saggy, is a bit emotionally unhinged. They could be dealing with alcoholism or overconsumption with alcohol. They could have outbursts. They could cuss you out when they're drunk. And maybe you're like, look, man, I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm just going to go step to the side and regroup myself. And maybe they follow you around talking shit to you, or maybe they may like, I'm seeing someone like spill a drink all over the place, like belligerent and just completely unaware of how they sound and how they're behaving. This is something that someone could be accusing you of, but I really feel like maybe Sagittarius, somebody thinks that you're doing something that they don't know about, being sneaky, trying to get away with stuff. And maybe when they confront you about it, you get angry, but you are dealing with someone who gets really angry and really emotional. So it's a lack of emotional like control, maybe intelligence, and maybe even wellness here. Again, like somebody feels like they're in a perpetual state of confusion and things are just really going south. Like shit is hitting the fan. You got somebody here very angry, and they say really mean stuff to you, like when they're drunk or when they're crying or when they're overly emotional. So it's like a mismanagement of emotions, right? And this is making you feel like sneaking off, like getting away, like getting, using your passport. Like, I'm sorry, I'm in Europe. I know it's going to be consequences, but I'll deal with that shit later. And I laugh because like, I know so many Sages that will definitely take off in a minute, if the going gets a little tough, but it's not to directly hurt anyone. It's just like, you're kind of infringing on my freedom. You're being a bit of a buzzkill. Even if you don't drink, Sagittarius, and you don't mind that they drink, it's like you're buzzing, like you're messing with the buzz of my life. Like I'm trying to be happy here, and you are like talking crap, accusing me of being sneaky, saying that I'm an a-hole or the B word, etc. Hi, Crystal. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like your last name. I like that. Like, I like that a lot. But it's like, man, you killing my vibe, bro. I'm trying to take care of you. I'm trying to love you. I'm trying not to choke you. Like, I know how y'all get, Saggy. I love fire energy, but like I really want to run away because I can't choke you, obviously. And cussing you out is you're welcome. You're welcome, dear. Thank you so much for being here. I can't, cussing you out ain't getting us nowhere either. We're just in this screaming match and one of us is drunk or both of us is drunk. And so I just want to go away for a little minute because like, damn, like what else are we going to do? We going to fight every day? Every day? Come on. Like, it's like, be for real here. Like, I really see you trying to be as diplomatic as possible here, Saggy. So, oh, thank you so much, Crystal. I'm so happy to have you. I appreciate that. But it's like, bro, like, and then it's like, I'm feeling like you can't drink with this person, Saggy, because it's worse. It's worse because y'all's tongue is a mighty weapon, right? Like you guys may have like a good bit of Libra in your charts, but like you guys, like when y'all really get to telling somebody about their self, that person is never ready. They are never ready for when y'all start shooting them arrows towards somebody that was like really asking for it. I feel like it's very provoked. I feel like you're not necessarily like waiting to cuss somebody out or go off on them or tell them what you've been thinking about them all week. I feel like there's somebody here that maybe picks and pokes and tries to rock your boat here. And then when you give them what they came for, now you're the bad guy. Now you're the asshole here, Saggy. So then they want to bust out with the tears and the crying and the I can't believe you and this type of stuff like that. So I understand, why you really just want to step away and get in your chariot and leave and go somewhere. It's not like you're not coming back. Like it's like you don't want to be in all the crap, all the perpetual arguing. And, it's like somebody has to level up emotionally or otherwise. Like somebody needs to be the mature one, the diplomatic one, the person that like regulates the situation. So like you could be managing several people, or it's just this one person that just does so much, and they don't understand like how what they're doing is keeping y'all in a cycle, in a loop, and it's making you feel caged in. They don't understand that. They just keep on doing it because maybe they feel like there's something unresolved between you. But in your defense, it's like, how can we resolve something, for one, when you're always wasted? For two, when you're lacking in emotional intelligence. And when I try to have a conversation with you and be diplomatic, you want to start tripping. You want to act like a tyrant and accuse me of being a tyrant. But the whole time, I'm just trying to vibe. I'm just trying to dance, like, damn. So, in your hopes position, you do have the King of Swords. So some of you, oh, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So you guys, I'm getting air dominant. You guys have a good bit of air here. Or there is a need for an honest conversation. But the problem with that is that this person needs to be sober in some way. And if they are sober, they've got to manage their emotions. Because I feel like one of you is more cerebral. One of you is like, look, let's sit down and have a conversation about everything. You think I'm being sneaky. If I tell you what I've been doing, are you going to start tripping? Or can we get past it? Can we get out of this cycle, right? And then the other person, like you might say one word that triggers them and they start tripping all over again. And then you want to just leave because you're not getting anywhere. So it's like, how can we get on mutual ground? How can we get on common ground? How can we have a conversation about what's best for both of us? Hope it would be great it would be best for the entire family, but at least like for the adults in the situation, like what can we do? Because this is not it. Like, why do I feel like I want to escape my own relationship, my own family? Like how is that normal? Like, how is that good for either one of us, where I just want to run away from your ass? Like, and then instead of you like going, well, they always want to run away from me. Is there anything that I'm doing or that I could be doing? It's like there's a lack of looking within and being accountable is what I'm getting here, Saggy. But I do see at least one of you trying to be accountable, trying to be fair, trying to have a conversation. But it's like when you do, shit hits the fan, right? When you try to expose like, the truth or how you really feel, it goes back to that tyrannical, stubborn, like irritated energy that's all sad and starts crying. And I feel like some of you Saggies, y'all don't really, you get kind of the ick when people just start crying and you know what I mean? Like blundering all over themselves. It's like, I don't even understand what you're saying. I don't even understand you. Like, and you're just being honest, but they're taking you as mean or as rude. And it's like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to bring clarity to the situation because I don't want to be here. And then you get mad when I leave. So I understand the frustration in this dynamic. I get it here, Sag, like it's a toughie here. You guys could be getting accused of being cruel, of being detached, of being emotionless. But I think you're really just trying to be the adult here, or one of you is trying to be the adult here. And you don't need to have an emotional display of recklessness to get your point across or to get a fair resolution with another person, for those of you that are resonating with this reading. But the other person, that might be their thing here, okay? So some of you may want to really like leave, like I'm not coming back type of leave. But it might be a little bit of a fear because like I said, you feel an obligation to the person, or you guys may have created a family together, or it might be your dad. So you're like, I can't leave my dad, but can I say the D word? I don't know, but you know what I mean, guys. Like my dad just, oh my gosh, his mouth, he is, it could be a maternal figure as well, but the emperor is more masculine, so it's hard to leave when it's your father. You know what I mean? Like when you're taking care of him, maybe he can't take care of himself. Maybe he's in a wheelchair, etc. You know, maybe he's a veteran. So he's seen people get annihilated. And that's part of why he acts the way he acts. And you understand that. You're embodying this very fair, just diplomatic energy. So it's like, it's my pop. So like, and I know he's been through a lot, but I get tired of hearing that racist, sexist shit. I get tired of him getting drunk and acting a fool. Like I wonder what it would do if I left for a week. Like, you know, y'all say some funny stuff. Y'all don't be trying to be funny. It just comes out that way. It's because you're honest, you know? But, and then I just heard the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Like, so somebody, they're not even really ready for how you really feel. Cause when you attempt, they can't handle it. So, but with this 10 of Swords here, Sagittarius, I feel like this situation is getting really close to coming to an end here, okay? And try to focus your mind on, again, that's what the whole reading started off on, is take care of yourself, treat yourself fairly, the same way you're taking care of everybody else in the situation. Take care of yourself that way. You know, apply some celebration or some lighthearted energy to the situation, which I feel like you guys have attempted to do over and over and over and over, and it just hasn't really helped. But do it for yourself, if nothing else. But I do see the situation coming to an end. And for some of you guys, it might be a nasty end for you guys to finally feel like detaching from the situation and going on your way here, okay? But because the sun is in your future, I do find those of you that in the situation and do fully detach, you are going to have so much better days coming ahead of you here, okay? It's possible that some sort of counseling could help, but what's going to help the most is somebody has to raise their vibration. Like y'all can't work together in the same energy. Somebody has to level up. I see one of you trying to, but the other one is still, it's like you're like this. Somebody is still down here and you're up here. So no matter how much counseling you do, if they refuse to come up here, it cannot work. Or you're going to continue this perpetuation of shit hitting the fan and you feeling trapped and them accusing you of sneaking off. Okay. And, you know, it's just not fair to either one of you. And I know that you love this person and I know you like love the family that you're involved in with them. But, you know, this is your life, Saggy, and, you know, you have a right to your freedom. You know, you have a right to kind of be honest with those in your life without it being a whole war, a whole problem. Okay. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. I so appreciate. Oh, thank you so much, Joseph. I appreciate that confirmation. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me get you guys a Eternal Crystals card. Actually, I'm going to get you guys a Cosmic Insights card. And then this card just fell out of the deck. It's the Knight of Wands reversed. So like, I feel like the longer this perpetuates, the more you feel like it's holding you back from living your fullest potential. It's infringing on your freedom, which you guys do not like that. You guys are really unable to thrive when you feel stuck or trapped or tied to a situation that is not changing here, Saggy, okay? So let's get a Cosmic Insight card for y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay. Lord and Lady. Whew, child. Okay, it's even adding up even more. The plot has thickened, Sag. Someone is expecting. So this may be why you feel like you can't go. Because you're not going to leave the child behind. She's pregnant. Or perhaps some of y'all went out and you're going to have a baby outside of this connection. That could be a thing here. And this says someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. That could be anybody. That could be your ex. That could be the new one. That could be the side piece for some of you, okay? This is not a place of judgment unless you're going around harming people with intent. I don't fuck with that. However, we're all here for our own experience, and it is not my place to like judge anyone, you know, for the decisions they make, as long as it's not deliberately affecting, you know, somebody else's growth. I don't deal with that. However, we're all here to learn. So yeah, someone's in the middle here. So that could be the Seven of Swords energy. So that could be why somebody is like feeling like you're hiding something, because you could have someone pregnant outside of the connection, or vice versa. It could be like, you know, it could be like maybe they Maybe you feel like one of your kids is not yours. Like, that kid doesn't look like me at all. What's up with that? Like, I know genetics can go any way, but what's up with that? Like, you may feel like they're the one hiding something. And when you bring it up, they start crying and then you want to leave. So nothing gets resolved. And then, the person with whom you're dealing could be pregnant. You could be pregnant. If you are, congratulations. And that also might make you feel trapped. Like, I wasn't trying to have another child. Like, oh, wow, Crystal, my ex is trying to come back. My crush wants a baby with me. Ooh, quite the dilemma there, quite the pickle. So, yeah, there's that third party energy there. But something's got to end here. Something's got to end. For some of you, I'm also picking up that the pregnancy, it might not actually be a physical baby. This could be something that you've been wanting to go after for a long time. Maybe you want to start your own business or start a YouTube channel, etc. Maybe there's something that you want to do, and that's the baby, that's the third party. And perhaps the person that you're with is jealous of that. Like, they don't want you to evolve past them, or they think if you get more attention on you, then you'll really forget about them. There's a lot of fears with this 8 of Swords, which is your 11th card, by the way. This 8 of Swords, like, somebody feels trapped and somebody's obsessed. So I feel like somebody is just weirdly obsessed with you, Sagittarius, but you are also feeling trapped and smothered. And that's how it'll continue if this continues on this path here, okay? But I feel like y'all's homework is mostly to focus on that which makes you feel like celebrating, that which makes you happy, and allotting some time for yourself, even if it's 5, 10, 15 minutes, that you guys can get to yourself and kind of step away from the BS and recalibrate and regroup yourself and do as much thinking about what you do want to experience, which I feel like most of you guys do for the most part, as possible. So there's an ending to this perpetuation of a shitstorm here, Saggy, okay? So for some of you, yeah, it's a pregnancy in the mix. Like you said, Crystal, somebody wants that with you. It would be up to you. Like, do you want that with them? Do you find them to be responsible? Are they emotionally mature? Do they have anything unresolved from their own childhood that they're still kind of playing out today? Is it someone that feels like they might even sort of infringe upon your freedom? Are they the jealous type? The King of Cups can be like super jealous, like, and possessive as well. And you guys y'all for the most part, you guys are not built like that. You're like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, we'll come together. It's not that you're not monogamous. You just like to have your own personal time, and that's fair. That's actually healthy. That's something that should be a thing in relationships. And because that's why they start to go sour, is because people aren't doing their own thing. One is always up the other one's ass. And it's like, damn, can I start a project? Can I start a channel? Can I start a podcast? Can I start a business and get some more money for these kids, etc.? But you guys, like, this, it's going to be different for all of you. But I see it coming to an end, Saggy. I see it coming to an end, or it getting nastier in the future if something doesn't get solved, if something doesn't get resolved here. But this is, somebody, it could be you, it could be someone around you. All they think is negative, 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 negative. And if they are drinking, that is not helping at all. It's like they refuse to acknowledge their own insecurities or shortcomings. They refuse. And so all of this is getting projected on you. So you're feeling trapped. And for those of you that are expecting to grow your family, it's like, well, I feel obligated to them. So I can't leave, but you can. If that's something that you feel like is going to help you grow in life, you can. Okay. Like, it's not something to play with, Sag. It's your life. You have a right to experience freedom, joy, abundance, prosperity, happiness. You should get to dance with the music up every now and again. Like, it shouldn't be a problem that you want to be you and do you. It shouldn't be a problem here. Okay. So I hope these messages were helpful, you guys. I cannot tell y'all how much I appreciate your presence, your energy. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed. Thank you so much, Crystal. And if you're thinking about it, I would love to have you. I hope you guys will give this reading a thumbs up and comment if it resonates. And if you guys are interested, I do have these cute sage bundles. They're $25. Just reach out to me if you're interested. It comes with a dragon's blood sage, a white sage, and a Palo Santo. just shoot me an email if you're interested in a personal reading. But this has been awesome. Like I appreciate you guys so much. And I post the tarot schedule every Sunday. If you want to know like when I'm going to read for your sign, it's up every Sunday. So thank you all for being here. And until next time, Saggy, take care. Thank you, Spirit.